Hello dear viewers, welcome back to Healy Horizon. I am your host Martina Kling and I'm so happy that you are joining me on this journey today. Thank you for being here. If you are maybe watching Healy Horizon for the first time, a warm welcome to you as well. In every episode, I hope to bring you, first of all, good vibes, expert insights and Healy updates. It's a brand new month for our episode and also a brand new season. It's this lovely time again with school year over, kids enjoying their summer holidays and many of us planning vacations. There is that great sense of joy and relaxation in the air that I just love. Here at Healy, we are buzzing with excitement too. In last month's Healy Horizon, I talked to you about Elements by Healy World, our new supplement line tailor-made for your frequencies, basically an innovation that has been months in the making. If you missed that episode, you can always go back and watch the last live stream. But today we have another exciting launch that I can't wait to share with you. So get geared up because I get to tell you all about the latest and greatest Healy Obsidian edition. While new products are always a thrill and enjoying the summer season is a big part of your wellness, maintaining wellness in our lives is equally important. That's why I'm dedicating this episode to harnessing summer energy and embracing balance. Diving right into our theme, we have two fantastic speakers joining us, Filippo Larizza and Marcin Baumgart. They have some amazing insights that you won't want to miss out on, so make sure to take in every moment during this episode. And really, as always, stick around because you might have the chance to win a giveaway reward for those of you who are participating in the live chat. So get your keyboards warmed up and have your voice heard. Let's get started with today's episode. At the beginning of the month, we launched the most detailed Healy edition yet, the Healy Obsidian edition. This new product is truly special. For starters, it offers an impressive 241 programs across 19 program groups, which is a new record for Healy devices. And for the first time ever, the device and all its accessories come in a sleek black color, including a black coil that you can see here, which has never been included before. Plus, this new edition gives you a membership to an exclusive VIP Obsidian Club, which comes with even more benefits and resources. Like I said, the Healy Obsidian edition has a record number of programs, and that's because of the new program group Energy Cycle. It comes with 12 new programs designed to support you in combating the negative energies and increased energetic burdens we face every day, ensuring that you stay balanced and energized. I've barely even scratched the surface of all the amazing features, so if you want to know more about this new product, head on over to our website and check all information there. But speaking of energy, it's my pleasure to introduce our first expert, Filippo Larizza. Filippo is a top speaker, expert, therapist and coach for health impulses when it comes to mental and also physical performance. He's here to share his insights on the energy and his tips on how to support your energy this season. Filippo, welcome. We are so glad that you are here. Now, let's dive right into our discussion with the first question. Can you please explain the basic structure of energy levels in the human body?
I can give you a small example from my practice. Years ago, a woman came to me, a client, who asked me, "Filippo, can you look after my mother?" She then explained the situation to me, which is why I'm sharing this story as an introduction, to show how important it is to have the energy to do something about such challenges. That is, she was an elderly woman, 86 years old. So her mother had to be old when she had no more strength. In other words, she could no longer run the household herself. And that was her problem. In other words, she didn't have enough strength. She didn't have enough stamina. She could no longer cook for herself. And then she asked, "What do you think, Filippo? Can she come to you?" I said, "Hey, I don't want an old home, but she's welcome to come, to bring the energy up." I started with her and then went on for 5 years. Every Wednesday when I couldn't, I looked for a plank, and we did nothing but strength exercises. And of course, we also built up the strength that she had lost. In other words, through diet, exercise, coordinative exercises, speed exercises, and endurance. So not just relaxed walking, but also brisk walking. She always had back pain too, because she walked with a cane, since she couldn't do so well without support. So I persuaded her to buy a rollator. She didn't want that at all. Nevertheless, I had discussed it with her doctor. We had recommended it, and suddenly one day, 2 months later, she came to me and said, "Filippo, I've bought myself a brilliant rollator. It's full of goodness." So she could walk straight. She could walk, and she could walk fast. And what happened? She was also able to provide enough energy. And energy is provided in our cells. We produce around our body weight in energy in our so-called mitochondria, the body's power stations. They are inside the cell and produce ATP, which is nothing other than energy. And we need to look after this. We need a healthy diet, a balanced diet, and also enough exercise. And, of course, regeneration.
Natürlich auch die Regeneration.
Very interesting. And what are the key pillars of a good energy framework?
Die wichtigsten Säulen eines Energierahmens. Ich nehme
The most important pillars of an energy framework, I take 5 pillars. And for a healthy energy space, we certainly need the body, so we need to look at our health, the mental health, not just the physical health, to increase our freedom to perform. We need both. So that means looking after your health, treating yourself like a racehorse. When I look at a racehorse, if it had a race tomorrow and we knew it could win tomorrow, would we give it junk food, loud music, a cigar? I don't think so. And that's what we need. We also need a clear purpose in life. What is it that we want? We spend too much time in our everyday lives on what we don't want. The other thing is our social environment. Are there people who give me energy, or are they people who take more energy away from me? So think about these 4 plus the 5th. Why the 5th is also important is the financial aspect. I had always noticed over the years that I had been looking after competitive athletes for years. Suddenly, they had no more sponsors, and what happened was that their finances decreased, and they stressed themselves mentally. So they were no longer at the level of performance freedom that they were before. So the financial aspect is also an important aspect.
Also auch der finanzielle Aspekt ist auch ein wichtiger Aspekt.
So, how would you say that our energy in summer differs from other seasons, for example?
Durch den, dass wir im Sommer relativ viel Sonne erhalten.
Due to the fact that we receive a relatively large amount of sunshine in summer, we absorb vitamin D. This means that we absorb vitamin D. Vitamin D is not a vitamin, it is a hormone and is very important for our energy production, among other things. This means that if we get enough sun in summer, we also have enough vitamin D. So we also need to make sure that we have enough vitamin D in winter. Now, the sun is not there, which is why I recommend taking vitamin D supplements. However, we build up our energy by setting ourselves cardio goals. And the best time to do this is in summer.
Bestens auch im Sommer machen.
That sounds very logical. So, what specific tips do you have for maintaining energy levels during summer, especially a very hot summer like this one?
Also achte auf eine ausgewogene Ernährung.
So make sure you eat a balanced diet. Not always the barbecue with lots of meat and beer. That's also part of it. From time to time, it's not a problem. I'm just asking, how much do you look after your health? If the main part is balanced with a party in between, that's not a problem. This also ensures that you maintain social contacts. But make sure you eat a balanced diet. Make sure you have a good environment that gives you energy. That is very important. Set yourself heartfelt goals. That is important. Make sure you get enough exercise and do what you enjoy doing. You'll see that your energy will rise automatically.
Automatisch hochkommen.
Can you recommend a summer routine to enhance energy maybe?
Ja, sorge für Rituale.
Yes, create rituals. Create rituals in your everyday life. Rituals, for example, I go jogging 3 times a week for a certain amount of time and always have my running shoes ready, for example. And I do this the evening before and also maintain the rituals or meditate regularly. For example, I work in principle for an hour. After an hour, I do 5 minutes of meditation. So pay attention to points with rituals or also cook a balanced meal that is good for you, that gives you energy, just like driving a car. When we have to fill up, do you put bad gas in your car? I don't think so. We still put good gasoline in the car, and that's what you give your body. So even here, you give enough healthy, balanced energy.
Genügend gesunde, ausgewogene Energie.
Filippo, that sounds really as a great routine. Now, how does mindfulness support energy levels?
Indem du dich fokussierst auf das, was du willst.
By focusing on what you want, we are always influenced in everyday life. And what happens then? We focus on things that we don't want. A small example, in Wettkampf sport, when I used to coach athletes, what happened? When I asked them, do you go to the way fight to win? Or what do you do when you go into a fight? And if the answer comes, I go not to lose, then that is a denial for us. So if we then also say, okay, win. And now the mind comes and says, hey, I can't win. It's not realistic. Then simply doing my best at what I do can also be an objective. So it's very important. Pay attention to your wording. Pay attention to your goals, and your mindfulness will increase immediately. Link this to your heart goals, and you will notice that your energy will increase again.
Das wirst du merken, das wird auch wieder deine Energie steigen.
And lastly, I would like to ask you, are there specific Healy programs that you recommend for positive energies?
Ja, ich empfehle auch.
This also opens up the whole chakra, the access to the pineal gland. And the pineal gland, a center of our brain, is right here between the ears. And also up here in the center of the brain, and has an enormously powerful effect on our body if it works properly. We are bombarded a lot by various situations in everyday life, so our target gland no longer works so well. And in the chakra, we have a chakra program and also access to the focal nerve. These are programs where you get a lot of energy.
Das sind Programme, wo du wesentlich viel Energie holst.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Filippo, for sharing those valuable insights with us. Now, let's talk about how you, our viewers, can participate in today's giveaway. But first, we have got 4 exciting prizes up for grabs. The grand prize is the one and only Healy Obsidian edition, which comes with all the accessories and a membership to the VIP Obsidian Club. But that's not all, there are more prizes because we are giving away 3 Healy water bottles to ensure you stay hydrated all summer long. To participate, simply respond to this question in the live chat. What's a wellness goal you have for this summer and how can the Healy help you achieve it? Think about the question and then type away in the live chat. There is only one rule, you have to respond before the episode ends. Now I am eager to introduce our next speaker, an independent Healy World member with Senior Vice President rank, Marcin Baumgart. Today, Marcin is going to share his insights on team building as a leader, as a great leader and my friend, focusing on energy-intensive work, his Healy World business, and his perspective on how new products like the Healy Obsidian edition can help our members and our community in their Healy business. Marcin, thank you so much for being here.
Hello, Healy World. It's a great honor and privilege to be on the Healy Horizon call. Thank you for the invitation. My name is Marcin Baumgart. I'm from Poland. I am a Healy World partner since March 2019. I was invited by a good friend of mine, George Diller, today's executive president in the company. I must say that the road more than 5 years was not so easy all the time, but I think that we were, cutting the jungle. So one day the other and new coming partners can drive the highway, not go through the jungle. So far, my highest career title is Senior Vice President. And I'm also proud because I have created lots of vice president levels, executive directors, senior directors, and directors in Poland last 5 years. And this was really something extraordinary for me, that 5 year. I would not swap it for anything. If I had to choose to start again, I would do it with Healy, definitely. My motto in my business is help other people to achieve their goals and dreams, and yours will fulfill automatically. I was asked to give some tips and hints to those who want to build teams and to those who want to learn how to communicate with the teams. Of course, building a team is not one day situation. It's a process. It's like being a farmer that needs to prepare the field, to have a harvest after 8 to 10 months. You need to do lots of preparations, lots of work. But what it's the most important in building the team is to separate and to first find the go-getters and to separate them from the spectators. I call two groups, go-getters and spectators. The go-getters are those who are willing to pay the price, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals and dreams. And spectators, they are only visitors. They are passing by. They're coming, and after a while they're going. But nevertheless, if you learn how to separate those groups and form them into certain categories, it will be easier for you to work with them and to communicate the right way. What has helped me in my business last 5 years, it was the system that is pretty much very common with other network companies because I'm doing network marketing since 30 years. I know that is working everywhere. So these are the certain rules and activities that you need to do to grow simply. And of course, the number one thing is meeting with people. So showing the plan, showing the product, showing the business. The first thing is one-to-one, of course. I had lots of them. I had hundreds, if not thousands of meetings in my career. In Healy business also, I have sponsored more than 50 people. It's not too big, but frontline. And out of this 50 people, I have created 10 to 20% those who are willing to work actively and constantly without, letting go. So one-to-one meetings. Then we had three-way calls. We have three-way calls. It's the call where a person invites prospect to meet with sponsor. So this is we cannot underestimate this tool because it's a very powerful tool. I suggest and encourage you to do the three-way calls with your sponsors and invite one person to such 15-20 minutes call after initial presentations. Then after those type of calls or meetings, live meetings, because we can do these meetings either online or offline. Now it's always possible to meet offline too. There were times last 3 years that we were not so much able to do it, but we did, and I encourage you to do weekly calls, weekly online calls, business opportunity meeting calls every week, and roadshow meetings, which are sometimes a bit costful, but it's worth to do meetings live with bigger groups. Monthly trainings about product, monthly business development trainings. And what has helped me also, I have created my YouTube channel where I have all my materials, like a Healypedia of our organization, of course, in Polish language. I guess all kinds of leaders, every leader in this business should take care of their own groups and prepare materials, documentations, video materials for those who want to learn and for those who want to teach others. But what's the most important is be consequent and persistent in what you do. So that's my advice to you. Never give up. I was probably the only country during COVID where I did 5 different roadshow series and 1 gala conference in 2021, from 2021 to 2022. So what is the most important also? What is also very important is communication in team. And my advice, never go down to your structures with negative informations. Always go up with them. If you have any problems, go to solve them with your uplines. Do not go to solve the problems with your downlines. Do not affect your downlines with negative informations. No crosslining. This is also very important. No go left and right. Do not go left and right to seek the answers for your questions to other lines, not your lines, because you might spoil something in those lines, in those people's businesses. Always go up to your uplines. Do not underestimate social media power. Becoming leader is a process, but first you need to learn ABCs, and network marketing is a business of ABCs, which are very, very much the same in most of the companies. But this is the same in Healy. We are a direct sale company, and mostly we are becoming right now network marketing company. My other advices and tips is we need to remember that our expectations in our business have to be equal with our activities, actions. So you cannot expect something big to happen if you are not active, if you are not doing action. So that's network marketing. We need to work in this net to become network marketer, right? And what's the most important also is we need to think big in the category of success and stay positive. Always stay very positive. Like there are some situations like summertime, for example. Building the teams is always very difficult during vacation times. That's why I'm pushing very hard during vacations. Even right now, I'm doing in August one of my live meetings and trainings in Warsaw, inviting only those who are willing to pay the price and who are go-getters. So those who say, no matter what happens, I will be there. This is my like crucial thing for me. That summertime is most of the times people are not aware that after 2 months of vacation, they are coming back to their businesses and the level is 0. About new products, what can I say? When the new product is coming, it's always a great energy. It's always enthusiasm. It's always anticipation. And for me, moment where we are right now is the crucial and very emotional, very positive moment, because moment of success, I would say, going very much high, because Obsidian with this energy panel and this VIP Diamond Club and the renewable product, which is finally there with I'm talking about elements. this will bring a lot of enthusiasm. This will bring a lot of success, a lot of sales. So I'm expecting that next month, August and September especially, those will be months where the sales will grow very, very much. And I'm also very excited to watch how company is bringing some new products and informing about them, because this is the perfect way to create this anticipation and question marks, and with a certain time the answers are coming. So this beautiful company and fantastic people makes me very proud that I'm in Healy. And that's all for the benefit and well-being of all mankind of this planet. And their awareness is growing. So I'm very much appreciating this 5 years, and it's been a great 5 years for me. Thank you for listening to me. This was a great 10, maybe 11 minutes. I wanted to share some experience from my side, and I'm wishing you all the best in your success way, in your way to your goals and dreams. And thank you for listening, and have a great day.
Before we end the episode, I'm super excited to showcase a few clips from our community sharing their My Healy moment this summer. Let's get in the vibrant, sunny spirit with this compilation.
There's something you see.
Chaque minute, chaque seconde qui passe, j'ai envie de laisser aller libre cours encore plus à ma créativité, de sourire, de nourrir la joie profonde, d'aborder et d'apprendre encore plus sur le corps humain sous toutes ses facettes, sous toute sa magie, sous toute sa beauté, pour accompagner encore plus de femmes à faire émerger leur propre magie, leur propre lumière, et ensemble accompagner nos enfants à garder en vie cette lumière particulière qu'ils ont déjà, pour tous ensemble créer un monde meilleur, plus paisible, plus doux, plus magique. Et toi, de quoi tu rêves présentement?
Ich bin schon seit über 25 Jahren Kinderkrankenschwester und gleichzeitig interessiere ich mich für ganzheitliche Gesundheit, weil mir bewusst geworden ist, wie wichtig es ist, mich ganzheitlich zu unterstützen und gleichzeitig meine eigene Gesundheit selbst zu bestimmen. Die mache ich in Form von sanfte Anwendungen mit einem innovativen Gerät, Healy, von zu Hause. Egal was ich tue, gerade bin ich am Kochen, Ich mache Analysen und dann für mich bestimmte Frequenzen wende ich dann an und dann komme ich wieder zu meiner Harmonie und gleichzeitig für meine Atmosphäre, in diesem Fall jetzt in meiner Küche, harmonisiere ich dann mit dem Healy meine Umgebung, ja, wann ich möchte, wie ich möchte.
Healy tiene diferentes grupos de programas que el Healy. Uno que me encanta poner cuando voy a trabajar o voy a dar alguna sesión es el de coherencia, porque precisamente te ayuda a estar en alineación con lo que estás creando, alinear tus pensamientos, tus intenciones, tus acciones, y el campo vibratorio que se genera es increíble para trabajar, para traer tus ideas a la luz, para hablar con más personas. Lo pones aquí cerca de ti y es todo lo que tienes que hacer.
As we wrap up, I want to thank all of you for joining us today and making this episode a special one. Remember to keep sharing your healing moments and embrace the balance and wellness in your lives. Until next time, take care and enjoy the summer vibes. Bye-bye.